name is Kenan Brack, author of Eiko, and I'd like to take this time to tell you a little bit about the story and a bit about what inspired her. Eiko was the story of a young girl who was kidnapped when she was a child by the assassins, ninjas if you will, who attacked her village. Now, she's raised as one of their own, but unfortunately they don't treat her very well. They actually treat her quite bad. But in spite of this, she's able to overcome a lot of adversity and become, well, probably one of the best. But there's still a lot of resentment amongst the clan. I created Eiko when I was in high school. At the time, there weren't a whole lot of female fighting game characters, and my goal was to make a fighting game with a strong female protagonist. That character ended up being Eiko. Unfortunately, I don't have any artistic talent, so I looked all over the internet and found a guy named Rene Robles. He was an artist and he did a lot of anime-inspired art. So I asked him if he would draw just a single picture for me. To my surprise, he actually did, and the picture that he created inspired me to completely throw out the whole video game thing and create Eiko into a comic book character. So I wrote the Eiko comic book series. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a full-time artist, but I kept writing stories, kept delving into more of her background and more of her adventures, because she just always spoke to me as being this multi-layered character. So after a while, I decided, well, why not write Eiko into a screenplay? So I did, and I took a little bit of time with it, tried to make it really graphic, not over the top violence, but very action packed. And then once I was done, I had completed my first screenplay. Then Amazon Studios came along. I entered Eiko during the very first month of Amazon Studios, and I made it to the semifinals. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Because of that, I just happened to meet Ed Gray of I'll See Books, and he was very interested in turning Eiko into a novelization. And well, that's basically how we got to this point. Now, Eiko is a lot like other assassin type characters. She's cold, she can be cruel, she's all business, but at the same time, when you read her story, you really get a sense of why she's this way, as a sort of defense mechanism to protect her from the world that was even more cruel than anything she's ever done, because she was brought in as an innocent and essentially kind of corrupted, but she never lost that sense of innocence. And thankfully, there are people that do care for her, but if you want to find out more, you'll have to read the book. So hopefully that'll kind of whet your appetite a little, and you'll read on and possibly further, Eiko's further adventures. So that's all for now. I guess once again, Kenan Brack for Eiko and I'll See Books, and I'll see you later.